NCRP Productions presents Fantasy Flight's Star Wars RPG, Episode 8.
Hello, and welcome to a table in a galaxy far, far away. I'll be David, your DM today. We'll be playing Star Wars Fantasy Flight games, The Age of Rebellion, The Edge of Empire, and Force and Destiny as one game. Let's meet our players, starting from our left.
Hello everybody, this is Josh. I am playing Locke, the Iridonian zabrak bounty hunter, who likes gadgets.
There we go. I knew there was another word that had to go in there.
Hi, I'm Ty. I'm playing the Twi'lek Victus. I am a Mystic Makashi duelist.
Hey, this is Barry. I am running Grist, the Squib Sentinel Shadow.
Hello everybody, this is David, and I'm running Six, the faleen pilot smuggler.
Owner of the Rosenrip.
Captain of the Rosenroad.
Got it. All right, as usual, we want to make sure we roll those D12 white force dice for us.
Cool.
And let's see what we got, starting on the left.
One dark.
Too dark.
Yeah.
One dark.
Oh, that's not good, that's not good.
What do we got
all
here?
five are dark.
Okay, to be fair, that's basically how we left it at the end of
We
last
have one
game.
light
Yeah,
left.
you're right. Last week it was pretty bad.
Now, can we ever get more than the five in the pool?
You can only
Not
get
for the session,
one
right?
per
not
player.
for this. Well,
Oh.
you can only get the dice, one dice roll, but you can get bonus points because if you are morally light-sided enough or morally dark-sided enough, you start immediately with one, either light or dark.
Got it, okay.
So there is a benefit to having players go light side.
Well, the
And
deck's stacked against us right now, boys and girls.
What else is new?
I don't know what to start with this. I'm so happy.
All right, so the Gungan
Folks
is a
at home,
Sith Lord.
you just grin from ear to ear.
Excellent. Let me flip.
Victus, we might need you over here.
So when we last left our crew, they had accepted the mission from KR, who told him to go to Gull's Crub and help fix up the town. You guys found out some parts were a problem and decided that Gull's Crub may know more than he's letting on. After a lighthearted interrogation,
I didn't even get to roll. I mean, we don't know how hearted it was. It could have been heavy-hearted.
it was definitely heavy-handed, but
It was a little
Gris-
lighthearted. Okay.
Gris definitely came
Damn
in
it, Gris,
with,
you're
like,
undermining me here.
well handled. You were directed that there's a Gungan, Dort Dawn, who happens to visit the Pit, the main casino down here on the lower sector, in the Ronto sector, that has been selling parts. All of these parts have the mark of the Red Sand Runners. You're trying to find the connection between the two. As you guys enter the casino, you can see that this is a high-end place, and you split off with your comm devices active. Grist and Victus headed to the bar, had some good drinks, but found no kind of leads. And Locke and Six headed to the high roller section, where Locke has insinuated himself into some of the other bounty hunters.
We're bonding.
You're bonding. That bonding that only stoic people can do.
Before I have to kill him.
Yep. And Six made quite a wave at the table and found your Gungan merchant, and with the help of a Twi'lek, moved around and made an offhanded remark about some dealings with Red Sand Runners and problems they've been causing, and caught a glimpse of maybe there's more than meets the eye to this Gungan. And that's where we'll start with the entering in with the Gungan kind of laughing and looking at you. The Twi'lek going, I cannot deal with gangs. I'm not part of that. You actually hear the Gungan, street gangs? Oh, mister, no part of this. No. Just here to gamble and get my good luck going on. As he's kind of like dancing in his seat, seeming to just be a little maybe too happy.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and deceptively speak into my, into my comm link and be like, probably, a good Gungan always knows when to cash in his chips. Hoping to send a message to the rest of the group.
Victus, Chris, do you hear that?
Well, as soon as he told me earlier that he had found it, I turned from the crowd and immediately started heading to the high roller suite. So I imagine I'm already almost there.
Victus legitimately curbed his bloodlust. Man, I was gonna go beat some
Success.
I was gonna go have to play fight someone. Now I get to fight someone.
And it's a Gungan of
real
all things.
Yeah.
And I'll follow, of course.
You guys run over to the droid and the
Walk.
gently, briskly walk that
Well, I
corridor.
have my drink. I'm not running.
I mean, you have to run just to keep up with Victus because I'm sure he's excited.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yep.
Victus is practically skipping.
And
Yeah, there's blood in the water.
His steps.
Did you like one shot the drink and then throw
No.
out the ice and eat the glass?
My
I'm ready.
My thought was when I walked into the arena to finish the glass and throw the cup in the dude's face, and like that's how I start off the fight. But, so
He's like, I still got the same idea.
I still got the same idea. Yeah, that's correct. I mean,
Alright.
I'm not gonna obviously do it if it's if it's not gonna work out. But I still have the drink with me.
I'm gonna have fun with this.
Yes.
I don't realize he's basically nursing his drink, and I finished mine and then set it. Well,
Just leave it on the
You
ground.
just leave it on
I
the
mean,
stool.
set it in like the nearest ashtray or whatever's at my height. Yeah, because I'm not going to throw it on the floor. I mean, that's just rude.
You guys are riding that lift kind of back up to the high-end room. You know, I imagine Victus is just sitting there. Is he like tense, like excited? What's his physical kind of? Does he show physical?
Yeah, oh, absolutely he does. He doesn't have much self-control, so no, he's sitting there and he's both my hands are like flexing, like opening and closing my palms,
Yeah.
kind of thing, like stretching out my fingertips and forming them into fists, with my shoulders kind of pressed forward, kind of thing.
I'm going to speak into the comm link. Victus, you okay?
I'm just gonna. My teeth are like gritted. I'm just gonna talk.
Stand right from him. Are you okay?
No, I'm standing at his feet, right?
Yeah. I just imagine like Victus is like, I could just push him off. No one would know.
Yeah.
Right.
Jack's like,
I
take
just
a ride
I just
off the lift.
stared
Look
deaf
around
at
for
him.
cameras.
Yeah,
and everything.
there's a glass wall between us and 100 feet of death. And I'm just like, it would be so easy to push this little rat thing out the window.
Yeah.
So between my teeth, I'm be like, I'm fine.
Okay.
Yep, you hear that gritted. All right, back at the table, Locke. You can see that you feel something. Your natural presence just feels like something's building. You don't know what yet.
I'm kind of gingerly running my fingertips over my Carillion wrist mount that has recently been installed with a L7 liquid silver light laser pistol, just itching to get the chance to kind of just accidentally let this thing go off.
You can see that some of the other bounty hunters are kind of like eyeing that. It's like they walk around, they kind of see, and they're like,
You should be jealous.
Let's go.
yeah. Yeah. The droid kind of like turns its like optical like lights towards it, and it kind of gives the like.
I mean, so just so we're clear, this thing has +2 difficulty for checks to notice it at all. Even though, but I am rubbing it.
Yeah. So you're actively drawing. They're like, dude, you got the wrist mount. I can't see what's on there, but.
Just
All
like,
right,
yeah, you
I
know,
dig
it's
it.
kinda...
Good. You're showing off your toy. You got a wrist mount thing. They can't see what gun it is, but they're like, yeah, we know he's packing it like a quick shot.
You don't want to test me.
We'll probably
You
like
wanna
find
out. Yeah.
But yeah. So back at the table, the next
I'm
dealing.
making friends.
You're making friends. The Twi'lek is gonna like kind of like slide
Take
a
her
little.
leave.
Yeah, she's gonna like slide away and be like, no, like this got too hot too quickly. I don't have enough money to bribe my way out, sort of thing. And so it's just you, the Gungan, the human. The droid is kind of like sitting there and it kind of like lights up as it ends up talking. Calculations complete.
I'm thinking the droid is like,
The
you know,
droid's knocked down.
wait a minute, I don't
Right.
Calculations complete.
I don't have a tell as
You're
his
on
eyes.
speaker. You're on speaker.
I don't have a tell as his eyes start turning into like, you know,
Dollar
Joker,
signs.
Joker.
Cost benefit analysis
Yeah.
unsatisfactory. We'll withdraw.
Yeah, that's a great point. I mean, yeah, a hard droid's allowed to gamble. That's bad for business. I'm gonna say, oh, now there's an empty seat there. I'll have to introduce you to my boy toy. He's here too, right? And I look over as I mentioned.
Look, what are you doing?
Really?
Okay.
Oh, jeez. I'm just hesitantly walking over.
You go sit at this table.
Add somebody else to the crew already?
Yeah. You guys are like, the door opens. This is a high-end quality area. There's a nice smell. You can see plants behind some of the glass walls. You're guessing from what you're hearing and seeing that there's a large table. You can see 2 droids walking away like towards your direction.
I imagine the plants on the other side are like Groot, like, let me out, please, God.
I'm just gonna kind of give like one last glance at the other bounty hunter husbands. Like, do you see this? Like,
Look at what she makes me do. I want it to be
my
stoic.
hope is that I can get Locke in close enough where you can use that, that concealed light blaster to make it look like, like the Gungans taking us both to the room. You know what I mean? Where we then tip the scales into our favor. Right,
Nice.
but it's gonna be hard to do it out here with all these bodyguards.
Okay. Yeah.
There's too much.
That's why the
danger
fire's
there.
shot.
That's why-
shots fired. This whole thing's
Right.
gonna turn against us.
That's why Locke is hesitant, but he does comply. I mean, yeah, he believes Six has a plan, so
I got a plan.
Yeah, so he sits down next to you.
yeah, just kind of awkwardly sits.
The Gungan's like, oh, you so already taken, sir. Misa not fishing in your watering hole. Misa just here enjoying myself a good time.
I calm the Gungan down. I calm Dort down and say it's okay. We're a
Open family.
we're a forward-thinking engagement.
Oh, well, Misa, Misa a little bit different about that. Misa not causing problems. Misa just happy to be at the table. Misa Dort, and you are, and Yusa, who are Yusas?
My name is Six, and this is my boy toad, Loth.
What boy toy? Oh, that sounds fancy something title.
Yeah.
Bigger title.
That's me.
Misa not just play, just first time playing, getting that good luck, that good swimmer luck. So let's do this. Let's get back into
Let's win a hand and increase our odds of success, shall we?
Oh yes, let's do this.
So I've still got 1,500 chips.
Yeah.
Do I stand to win any money here?
Yeah. From what people are betting, people are putting down right now. Starting entry is minimum 500.
So I'm gonna bet 500.
Dort bets 500 as well. Locke,
Minimum?
minimum 500.
Are you serious?
Welcome to High Roller, man.
And then when
You realize what boy toys get paid?
as I move my bet in, I'm gonna lean into Dort's ear and go, another 500 gets you the key to my room. Right?
Oh.
And I'm gonna try and charm him with that as my pheromones go Gungan.
All right.
Smells like fish in here.
Switch it in.
So-
You smell like Captain Crunch or something like
Yeah,
that.
right. Yeah.
So that difficulty
crunch berries.
will be
Oh, boy.
1 red, 2 purple difficulties.
Okay, and then I've got that.
We're gonna
and
go
that.
aquatic.
Okay, here we go.
That smells like kelp.
Do I get any help from Loth here?
Locke.
I know, but I'm not gonna give him your real name.
Well, why'd you give him your real name?
That's not really my real name. It's my nickname.
Oh.
I'm trying to build galactic renown here.
Hey, I
Okay?
thought we were keeping the lines clean. Cut it.
Yeah.
Do I get any extra dice from Locke being on the other side?
Are you, so you're trying to charm him?
Yes.
Locke, you got me.
I'm not so much as an assistant as much as I'm not assisting as much as I am a prop in this
Yes,
area.
yes.
I'm not. My charm is not helping him.
Just remember, you just propositioned this man that he's going to be involved in 3-way spawning.
Right?
Because pretty
Exactly.
much she's telling him, hey, this is my room and we're
Yeah.
an open relationship.
Like, I think
type
the
of
only thing you
galaxy.
could do is maybe put your arm around him towards her.
I just imagine Locke just smiles. Locke's just like,
Yeah, like
God, they got to brush
So
those
threats
fake
are canceled out by successes.
No, threats are canceled out by advantages.
So I have 3
3
successes.
successes.
That was
we
a
can't
good
stay
roll.
here for another round. I can't afford
That was
it.
a good roll.
Yeah.
So so I want to see if he puts forth. If he bets 1,000. That's what I'm trying to get him to do is bet 1,000.
He kind of like, as you say that, he kind of like shivers. I got the good hand for this one, I think. And he puts in 2,000.
I nod to Loth.
I check my wallet. It's empty.
Do I know?
Little butterfly goes out.
Do I know that Loth has the stowed light pistol or no?
You do know he got it. You don't know if he put it on his arm.
So I'm gonna try and
I was pretty proud of it.
I'm gonna try and get kind of eye contact with Locke and motion to the pistol and let's get him and persuade him out of here. He's right for the picking. Try and give the the high sign. Time for trying to move away from this high level of we're too high priority right now.
So does the charm attempt seem to Locke to be not effective at this point? Like, do we seem to be hitting a wall with this Gungan?
From what you would probably see, how I'd imagine it is, you don't know what Six said, but as soon as she kind of like leaned back, he bristled up and he put in a lot of money. That's what you saw. So based off what you think Locke's experience would be like, both working with Six and seeing kind of how stuff like this goes, you probably would have seen some form of prostitution or,
Solicitation. Let's tone it
So,
down a little bit.
sorry. Escort servicing.
Solicitation.
This could
Adult
be
film actors, classically trained.
Yes.
Oh, porn
So when we come off the repulsor lift,
You've come off and you're walking towards.
if Gris sees a wall of guys
People?
just standing there looking tough, he's absolutely going there.
Yep. You can actually, as this starts, do either Grist or Victus have force sense?
Oh, that's an interesting question.
There's a gambling Jedi up here.
I do not. All my points were put into a little more aggressive force powers.
Gotcha.
It would be a specific power.
Yeah.
Yes,
it looks
there's
like force
specifically
powers.
the
It's
power
not a talent,
force
it'd be a force
size.
power.
No, I no.
Okay.
I have sense
Then let me
Is that a
ask.
talent though, or a
it.
force power?
as a force power.
Yeah,
what he
that's a
just
force
asked.
power. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's called sense.
Yes,
That's what
force.
he said.
Yeah, it's
I
the force
apologize,
power.
I'm not
sense.
understanding. Okay,
no
good,
worries.
good.
That's my fault for
All
explaining.
right. So I
you-
roll this.
You don't need to roll it. What I'm telling you is this. I just want to make
Good.
sure you have it because this gives you the benefit. Actually, would you like to roll it and see if you can learn more? Or feel something?
So it says the user may spend to sense all living things within short range, or to sense the current emotional state. Ooh, the current emotional state. I like that. All right, so it comes up. That's light, or does it matter if it's 1 or 2? It's a single light.
It's a single light, so you have one. So you have originally
Tampered with.
1 point for having, and then 1 light. So you have 2 force points. Do you have the ability to upgrade it at all, or anything like that?
What it says, the user may spend to sense the current emotional state of one living target with whom he is engaged. That's the only ability it's connected to.
Gotcha. Okay, I will tell you this. How does Gris normally feel the force work through?
Pretty much right now, it's kind of just a feeling. So like, that's different. That kind of feels like me, and these all feel, normal or dead.
Intuition.
It would be so. How I'd imagine then is probably like maybe your fur kind of like
Yeah,
bristles
like
for a second, like like across your skin, like
Yeah, I like that.
and then you feel
Stands
it
up on the back of your neck a little bit.
There's something in this room, something activated. You don't feel like you feel like almost like a wind entered through this room.
Oh, something activated,
yes.
not is active.
Just something stirred.
Something changed.
Something
All right,
changed.
All right,
And,
I feel that.
and you
Okay.
feel
There's
it
been a
coming from the
disturbance, of
table.
course.
From the table.
Feel it coming from the table around 6, Locke, and some of the gamblers. As you kind of like are feeling through it, the cards are dealt out. Can I get a white dice, please?
You absolutely can.
I need
White die to you.
I need one for me to.
So then, where does Victus go when we come off the repulsor lift? Because I'm back on bodyguard row, arms crossed, leaning up against the wall, just like the rest of them.
Yeah. So as I
I
walk,
walked in with Victus, so they know who I'm guarding.
as I walk in, I'm gonna see that the hunt is afoot, and they're still kind of bringing in the target. So I'm gonna just start like walking along the edge of the wall, watching, kind of like a tiger stalking its prey.
What?
Not stealthily. Yeah. Doing a side shuffle.
He's doing the like. Yeah, I know what you're doing, like walking around,
Yeah,
or,
but
like,
you're just
like
sneaking around.
scouting.
Yep. I'm looking for exits, doors.
Perusing, yeah.
Yep. Cameras, guards that aren't bodyguards, like people for the place itself. And I'm drinking my drink still.
I would tell you without force sense, you feel also just from your own like primal hunting, your training, your experience, there's a tension building in this room.
And have I felt this before?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
you have. Historically, you felt this.
Before I got my transition to the modern era.
Yes. This is an experience that when you've been trained, you've felt this feeling very similarly.
And he knows it in the room. I know it's at the table.
You know it's at the table, and
Gotcha.
you know it's as the cards get dealt. Something like you feel that feeling again, that breeze.
Gotcha.
You feel things begin to like kind of rise, and as the Gungan turns over his cards, he won essentially 21. He doubled down all of his money, so he won big. He got jackpot.
So I bet 500.
Yeah,
Oh, he got a jackpot.
he got a jackpot.
What did I
He,
get?
essentially, you guys are losers at this table.
Right.
You lost your bet. He won the entire pot.
Is that flipping one of those tokens to do that, or
This is a specific ability
I see.
for an out of character knowledge.
Got it.
Gotcha.
There is a class.
So
there's
when
a
I
ability.
feel this thing, I figure, I'm 3 feet. Most of the bodyguards are probably
Yeah.
just all ridiculously tall and huge. So I figure I'm quiet enough. I'll just kind of, Victus, did you feel that? Somewhere around the table, something changed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I felt it.
Oh, and 6 lost again.
As that kind of
You're
happens,
supposed
you
to
can
play the idiot, not put the idiot in the hole.
as that happens, you can see the humans pounding the table. The money's getting pulled in by the Gungan. He's laughing hysterically, like, "Oh, looks like Misa made a good night. I'm gonna have to." As he
I'm gonna have to call it, right?
he pulls 1,000 and gives it to you.
Oh, thank you.
As that's a part of our deal, sir. And then 1,000 to you. As he
I'm gonna
goes,
go. I'm gonna as he's scooping his money, I'm gonna go and try and wrap my arm underneath his, and kind of underhook, and like I'm his arm candy now, and be like, "Come, boy, toy."
He's happily leaving as everyone is kind of tense and bristled.
I mean, he doesn't have his own 6 already. He's just okay. I'm just making sure that Locke realizes that there's not a lot of competition for 6 here, so I'm just gonna let her do her thing. And
Well, you've been introduced.
no,
as,
I'm coming.
I'm just saying you've been introduced
I'm
as
walking
Boy
along
Toy,
with them.
loudly. So as Boy Toy, it's not like you have any control over.
No, I
6.
don't. I'm not in
And
control
nobody
here
thinks
at
you're
all.
a bodyguard now. They
No.
just think you're a sexual
No, I know. Well,
ornament.
the bodyguards think I'm a bodyguard. I mean, they saw me posturing as a bodyguard.
No, they
but-
don't.
Yeah, totally.
Now they think you're.
No, they
a
don't.
sexual
They're all
ornament.
sniggering.
They all think you're a sexual
God
ornament now.
dang it! My rep has only gone down since I joined with you guys.
Throws them off.
Yeah, they'll never. No one ever expects the Playboy to be a bounty hunter.
It's like the Bruce Wayne effect.
Right.
So,
there's that.
Victus, are we following? What the hell's
Oh, yeah,
going
that
on?
works.
They're,
That
they're
works
already
for my
off
character.
script.
Yeah, follow.
Okay.
You can see.
All right,
that-
boys. I'm heading out.
Yeah, they're with us too.
No, don't point us out.
Yeah, he's following you. You can see the tables dispersing. He's following you wherever you go.
I say, look at the squib. I used to have a pet squib. Isn't that cute? They're so cute.
I am looking around the room,
As he's looking around,
like
"Oh,
on
listen."
on my tippy toes.
They are so cute. Look at his little nose.
I think meerkat.
Yeah, Misa not seen the species yet. Is it Misa? Is this a Yusa?
I don't know if they're-
a pet, or is they?
I had one once before. It was the cuddliest little thing. I wonder
Damn
I
it,
wonder if
Victus!
this
There's supposed to be another squib in here. Do you see it?
I wonder if this one's docile. We'll find out.
You guys they walk up to you. Oh, how's a little thing? How's you doing, Misa Dort?
You're so cute. I pet Grist like a house cat. Man,
I am definitely pulling back. The ears are going. I'm not sure what's going on at this point, so I'm just letting it happen. Meow.
Yeah, I'm just kind of giving you a look from over their shoulder because I'm kind of standing behind.
Right,
them.
right. Yeah, and then seeing what Locke sent me, I'm gonna kind of lean into the hand. I can't.
Say, I want
can't
one
purr,
again
but-
so bad, at least for a night. And I look at him. I look at Dort.
Yeah, Dort's looking around at everyone else. You can see that a lot of the people are leaving. A lot of the bodyguards. There's still a few of those old battle droids up, and 2 other guards who seem to be staying around are kind of there. They walk out with the human in the Trandoshan.
Put my finger in front of Grist's nose, Look, he's about to lick my finger.
As
my ears are way down. I've got a terrible look
bite
on my
that
face,
finger off.
and that tongue kind of comes out and just barely touch it and pull back.
The texture's so awkward, but it's so cute.
Chris, smell my fingers.
I'm like, give it like a, and then pull back and just kind of like, I'm looking up at 6 and kind of looking at Locke.
I'm trying to keep it together.
Essentially, you 4 are in this room, and you see about 4 battle droids. The one staying here. I guess Misa can just pick this up. He grabs you under the arms.
What? Wait, what? Wait,
Oh,
what now?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no,
Oh,
I feel
yeah,
like-
no, you gotta rub their belly. They get real docile when you rub their belly.
I am rigid.
Yeah, he like when you talk.
I am doing everything I can to like catch Locke's eye. I do not know what I'm supposed to be doing. Everybody's touching me. So this is what I do with stuff: is I take it and I rub it on my fur.
Yeah.
So them rubbing my fur is kind of like really weird.
Yeah,
And I try and move them towards the lift going down.
yeah. You
There's
can.
plenty of room for all of us.
Yeah, as you try
I
to.
say
Like,
Loth here is insatiable.
I can walk.
as you talk, he literally like drops you. Oh, so Misa, so sorry. Misa not mean to pick you up. Misa just not new here. Misa not know all these species.
Oh my
I'm
god!
gonna
it
look up
talks.
at 6.
Oh my God,
I
it
glare
talks.
and then
That's
try
so
and get
cute.
myself back under control.
They're so cute. It talks.
What? Yeah, of course I talk.
What about you?
You want
Locke
to come
and,
upstairs with us, little
Invictus? What
creature?
are you guys doing in here?
Well, I'm still watching from a distance, drinking my drink, just I don't know, looking out a window if there is one.
Oh my God! So I'm in the repulsor lift, and I see Victus on the far side.
You're not. You guys are still in the
they're
main.
still-
The main.
Oh,
high
okay, all right.
floors.
I thought we were in the elevator.
repulsor lift went down. It took
Like the
everyone
dad
else
outside the
with
boat
it.
with the dog.
Yeah, it's essentially who's up in here is the battle droids, you guys, and this Gungan.
Let's move towards the exit. Yeah.
Yeah, he'll kind of like look around and I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I'm like,
It's okay. I'm really considering biting that finger, but I hold myself under control.
This whole thing reminds me of Rocket Raccoon. I mean, like they,
Yeah.
like they really treat him bad, and then he gets really mad.
Misa, so sorry for your troubles. You know what? Misa apologized. If you're, you know, if I'm traveling. I'm a traveling merchant. Misa have goods. If that helps, if you're looking to buy, Misa travels.
And then I'm looking right wherever Locke is. I'm
So-
trying to catch his eye to see what I'm supposed to do.
like
What
I'm
do
just,
you do?
I'm looking at Gris, but I'm like, you can almost see like the apology in my eyes because I'm just like
I'm not staring, I'm
basically
just
saying,
doing the
I
kind
don't
of-
know what to do, but just keep doing what we're doing.
I'm not staring. I kind of give him a look and then look
towards
back.
towards the exit. I'm gonna
He's-
kind of try and
he's-
usher
yeah.
people towards the exit.
He's kind of getting pulled with you, and with pulled by 6, and he like pulls out like a small little like data card. If Misa needs business, if Yusa needs a business, Misa here to help.
I will take it
Unless you got warm milk, he's not interested.
and look at.
Misa not have no Nerf milk. Misa can buy
Oh,
Nerf
I am
milk.
just glaring at you under that card. I like bring the
my
card up really close.
It's essentially just.
I
a
kind of
single,
give,
like,
I'm gonna give Gris the look like, come on.
What about you, Victor?
Man
You
up.
still
Are they?
just-
Where?
They're
Can you
getting pulled-
describe where the party is right now?
Yeah, the party originally moving from the table to the middle of the room is now heading to the repulsor lift, so to the south wall. The droids are at each corner of this room. As you guys are moving towards the repulsor, as
Victus!
the Gungan and six pulling him towards the door. Grist a few steps behind, Locke kind of next to Grist, and then I was assuming you were kind of closer to like the small bar, kind of like looking around and scouting.
Is this lift? Is it kind of like our modern idea of elevators, where there's a little sign on there that shows what the floor the elevator's on? I'm gonna wait for them to get on the elevator. And I'm gonna see what floor they stop at,
Okay,
and I'm gonna get on a different elevator and follow. Is my intention.
gotcha. All right, beautiful. As you kind of drag the Gungan in, Dort in.
I will be the last one in. And as we turn, as the repulsor lift goes, I am glaring at Victus. Just like, really?
I raise my drink to you and nod and take a sip.
Beautiful.
Now, so the way this thing's set up, is it like gambling and main floor down below with like lodging up
Yep.
top? Okay.
Yep. Exactly.
So we're gonna get in this lift and we're gonna go up.
All right. Any particular floor? There's about 5 floors.
Yeah, we're gonna go to floor 5.
Perfect. High end.
Is this? Are they going to the Gungan's room right now?
He thinks he's going to 6's room because 6 is like, I have keys and 1,000 credits get you my room. And so
Get you
he's-
my key. right?
Get you my room key, yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
So he's following them. This is Six's plan.
Yeah, so I'm holding my carbine, and then I'm also like kind of discreetly. I'm pointing my carbine at one battle droid, and I'm discreetly pointing my wrist my wrist pistol at another battle droid, just in case things go down.
That's,
I can
that's
just
until we get into the repulsor lift where they're not, right? They're
Yeah.
not.
No, they
in
come.
the-
no.
The battle droids come with us.
No.
These ones are guarding the high end casino. They're
The high
Yeah.
room.
Oh,
They're
so
We
they
just
don't.
left.
Yeah.
Once we
so-
get in the elevator, we're alone.
Yeah, once you're in the elevator, you're all alone.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, so you push the number 5. Oh,
Nobody to shoot then.
You saw a beautiful woman, best seen across galaxy. I knew you must have had best room. Must have had best room.
I'm glad you like the wares. Lock.
Yeah, great wares. they're great.
He's all yours.
I really like them.
I break character and look at Longo. He's all yours.
Oh, we starting now. She sells wares. I sell wares. We sells like together. We are gonna go swimming in the same pool.
Are we still in the repulsor lift?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so how many
And
floors
it's
do we have to go?
see-through, right?
You are on floor 2. You're heading to floor 5. You got 3 floors.
But
This
how
is it.
high?
I mean, we didn't
up
want to
was
get
this
him
penthouse?
to the room.
This
We didn't-
penthouse
you know.
is
I don't have a
essentially.
key.
Yeah.
Oh right, there is no room.
Yeah, right. There's no room. Well,
Lock just got on.
There is no room. Wait,
Chris knew
I
that.
thought we were gonna go to the room. Okay, fine. Boom. I pushed him up against the window.
Yeah, essentially, like you said, so the high rollers floor was 100 feet up off the floor. It's not even at the second floor. There's a humongous gaps between second, third, fourth, and fifth.
So I'll ask
you're
again,
like-
the repulsor lift itself, it's completely clear all the way around.
Yeah.
Like, we start punching on him, and we're going by, everyone's like,
you're going up and down on this one because the one that took you was just like a stand, like a basic repulsor stand. This is an actual more like an elevator.
Oh, so it's enclosed.
Yes.
Okay.
So you,
but it's not clear. It's there's walls. Like you
there,
can't see.
it's kind of like it's a like what is that?
Is there a
half
button that
opaque-
like dims the windows in case they want a privacy?
Yeah, there's
zone?
like a half opaque. This is for the wealthier ones, but there's definitely glass so you can see as you're coming down all the people who can't afford nicer suites, nicer rooms.
Is there a button on the panel to dim all the glass?
Yeah.
If I hit that button.
All right.
You're like,
And
all
then
right,
look
you're
at
still
lock.
in the
That's
middle.
on.
Look at
So,
lock.
all right.
That's
So as soon as he hits the button,
You can see it as Victus as you want to see that things heading up to the 5th floor. It looks like.
I will go and prepare to be waiting on the 5th floor.
Gotcha.
Go.
Like,
Up the stairs.
just to confirm, there's only 4 people in this repulsor lift. There's
Yes.
Grist,
Yeah.
Locke, Six,
Yeah, it's you.
and the
Two
Gungan.
guys.
Okay.
Yep.
So as soon as the walls fade, Locke immediately grabs the Gungan by whatever he's wearing on his torso and just lifts him up as high as I could lift him and shoves him against the glass of the wall, making sure that my wrist launcher has a little activation measure that just goes pew, and it pops out just so that he can make sure that this thing is pointing right at his
as I
grill.
turn around and look up, I'm like, I can't help it, he's up there.
All right, I love it. So we're trying to intimidate him.
Yeah.
So give me a coercion.
I feel like we're all helping in this.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, maybe I'm not. But
Yeah.
Sadly, I'm not sure I am either.
I'll say
The
this,
gun is looking
that's-
down at me.
This is awesome. So intimidation, I'm gonna say this is 1 red, 1 purple, and I'm gonna give you 2 blues. 1 because there's dimmed lights and opaque, as he thought this was mood setting, and you just
Gonna get started
definitely.
early, man. Everybody's heard about it.
He's like, I'm ready to do this, and you're like, yeah, don't worry,
He's
we're
not ready.
We're into rough play here, bam, and then you're like, you just pull the gun on him, and he's like, oh. Like he seems to like be getting that, so yeah, definitely.
BDSM son.
Misa not a part of this.
I have one automatic advantage to coercion, so that's at the end of the roll, right? But then I can
Yeah.
also suffer strain to downgrade coercion check difficulties. So what kind of strain would I need to suffer to get rid of a red or purple?
Sorry, one more time for that one.
So my perk is intimidating. It comes
Yeah.
from the Gadgeteer tree. So it says to suffer strain to downgrade coercion checks difficulty, which maybe we should look at it. But
Let me double check that.
I'm just like, do you suffer 1 strain to get rid of 1 die? Is that how that works?
It should be because there's a list of
To downgrade
skills.
difficulty is
Towns actually. In attempting a coercion check, the character may suffer a number of strains to downgrade the difficulty of the check a number of times equal to the strain suffered.
so I can do this as many ranks as I have in intimidating. So I can do this 1 time.
So you can,
one time.
So you would
Sorry, not
downgrade
2
it
times.
from red to purple.
Okay. So you can't downgrade purple to nothing.
No.
Okay. Cool. All right. Let's see what happens here. Oh, that's not good.
Uh-oh.
So that's 3 advantages, 2 and 4. So that's 2 failures. and 1, 2, 3, 4 advantages.
No.
Yeah, because I get an extra advantage.
Oh, you just get one?
Yeah, from.
Oh,
Oh, sorry,
I see.
three advantages and 2 failures.
I get it.
Yeah,
So,
so I get one from fearsome countenance for being a zabrak. I just get an advantage.
Yeah, he. So you didn't intimidate him, but he's definitely like part of this play. As you're like, what did you say to him when you slammed him against the
Yeah, talk dirty to me.
Yeah. I'll say, forgive my aggression, and the safe word is screw you. But do you know anything about the Red Sand Runners?
As you kind of slam him, he's like, oh no, like Misa getting robbed. As he's kind of like looking to you and like smiling, like kind of confused.
You know about a guy named Grolls? Crub. Have you ever heard that name before?
Misa don't know what you're talking about. This is a weird play. Is this what you used to normally do?
Lock. Don't rush past the robbery thing too quick.
You went from floor 2 to 3. You're on 3 to floor.
So
The next thing comes out of your mouth better be
Can I shake him and drop some
Mark
credits or
Twain shit.
something?
It's gonna be on your tombstone.
If you bring him down here, I can help.
Yeah. Well, like if I shake him, do the credits fall out? Or are they all like digital or something?
No, these were hard, like gold and coin.
So, yeah, I mean,
Victus,
I'm
you
just
are
gonna like
running
pull him
your
away
way
and
up
push
the
him against the
stairs.
wall again, and kind of trying to shake something.
Two at a time.
Yeah. Shake something
Give me
loose.
another intimidation. This one add another blue, so you get 3
I'm gonna
blue.
say squibs carry a
What's the
flesh-eating
difficulty?
parasite in their saliva.
Like I
Same
put my
thing.
head
Like
up,
this thing.
and then I bare my teeth.
Oh, yeah, I downgraded the difficulty. Right.
Suffering, strain again.
Yes. So I've suffered 2 strain. All right. So this time we're looking a little better. Oh boy. So this time I got 4 successes. I got 4 advantages. Oh, I got 4 successes and 3 advantages.
Plus the one you get.
Yes.
Dang, so 4 successes, 3 advantages.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm imagining you did you like move?
I
him
pulled him
against
off. I put him off the wall and just held him
You
up
now
for a second,
realize
kind of
this is
shook
not
him,
part
and
of,
just
like, the
pushed
play.
him back into the wall. Yeah.
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 You
We
know
like it
what?
rough.
You know what? I
You
would
got 5
accept.
dark side points here.
Got 5 dark side points. No, I'm looking for
All 5 activating.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
Probably.
he drops about 1,000 credits as his as you sling him around.
Yeah. I'm letting Gris pick those up. I'm just swinging.
He was like swinging it, assorted credits. He, as you kind of like are shaking him, he's like, all right, stop. Like his voice, all of a sudden that accent drops. Stop, all right,
Okay. Yeah. I know.
all right, I get it. All
Yeah.
right.
So I'm gonna hold him still. I'm not gonna let him down, but I'm gonna hold him still so you can talk to 6.
Okay. What do you want? All right, I get it. You're strong arming me. All right.
I'm gonna frisk him looking for his room key.
Yeah, I didn't say that's like easy kind of pat down.
Yeah. And also search for any weapons.
He has, as you kind of like reach around to like his pants and you get up into his vest.
Like a holdout blaster. or
Yeah,
something.
he has a holdout blast, and he's
Well,
like,
I hand that to Grist.
he's like, hey, stop, all right, you know, we're all cool. We don't need to be a part of
I
this.
look at
Let's
his
go.
room key. What floor is it on?
He has a room key on the 5th floor as well.
Good. So we're gonna keep this real cool. When we get out of the elevator, we're gonna head to your room, and you're gonna answer some questions for us. If you give us the right answers, you're gonna go on to your daily, routine.
Yeah, I'm just saying, everyone's calm.
You scream for the guards or help. That's the last thing you're gonna see is a.
I am quickly picking up all the
Yeah.
credits.
Look it, all right, I get it. This isn't the first person who's tried to take my life, right? I know how it goes. I appreciate it.
Tighten my
Let's-
grip.
Yeah, all right, cool. All right, look it. I know this looks cheap. This is good money. All right, don't ruin this fishing outfit. All right?
That Naga hide.
Yeah, this is high quality.
Real Naga.
Real Naga.
As
Two pieces of
As
real
you
Naga.
can see, Victus, as you're running up the stairs, you can see that the elevators can be stopping off at the repulsor lift is stopping off at the
Yeah,
5th floor.
I'm gonna do the comm link to try and get a hold of Victus. Victus, are you with us here? Are you heading up?
Yeah, he's right there.
Oh, okay.
Pointing at
See
him
him
going
over.
up the stairs.
Wait, we can't see. We can't
You
see.
can't see out.
Oh, you can't. Oh, that's right.
see
You
it.
opaqued it. Forget that. Scratch that.
Yeah, I'm almost there.
I look at the room number on. We're heading to the 5th floor, room 24B.
I'll meet you there.
Are you running up the stairs?
Yeah, that's what I've been doing this whole time.
He's taking the
I
slowest.
mean, I'm pretty fit, but like it's still 5 flights of stairs, like, or even taller.
You're jumping.
And remember, the
5
first floor was 100 feet tall.
yeah.
I just see he gets there, he runs into the room, he like puts his hand on the door, he's like, okay.
Like sweaty.
But I
throwing
want to
his
make
Leku-
sure that I've caught my breath before anyone sees me.
throwing his Leku over. Oh, yeah, guys, what are you doing here?
And like I'm like saying, And then as soon as they walk around the corner, I'm just leaning up against the wall. Took you long enough.
Yeah. As the elevator is coming up the pulse lift, he's like, so just as we get to the top of my room, you know, you're probably going to want to put me down, otherwise it's going to activate the battle droids. Just friendly heads up.
I'll like ponder this for a moment, and then put him down. But I'm still holding on to him for now.
I put my arm back around him like I have before.
See, she gets it. She knows how to intimidate properly.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. The doors open. You are making your ways. Victus, you are just seeing them round the corners. You're like, center yourself.
Yeah, get my hate ready.
Yep. And he's like walking with you. Is this one? As he kind of like looks towards. Hey, welcome. We are having a whole party. Yes, yes, we are. This is my room.
So I'm gonna go, slot the key and open up the door. We'll hopefully get us all in.
Are there battle droids in the hallway or anywhere between the elevator and his room?
Not that you saw patrolling, but you're gonna take a guess from a quick glance.
Cameras.
Well, besides just the basic cameras that are sitting up, there were some really cool looking like vents that you would be able to tell that you're like, turrets. Yep, wouldn't pass without them.
Yeah, like I'm trying to be somewhat discreet in that, like I'm walking behind him, not pointing my gun at his back, but I'm kind of pointing my wrist at his back, so he knows what's up. And if he forgets, I'll make him
holding the barrel of the blaster with the,
Yeah.
your small holdout aim towards his back.
Yeah.
I can see that. Yeah.
Good. They have the door, but kind of lead him into the room, kind of pull him in,
Ha-ha,
make it
see-
look playful.
Yeah, as he's doing the same thing. He seems.
Yeah.
He's cooperating.
Does this room have like a window, like a large hotel window?
From the door when it first opens up and you walk in, you can see that this, unlike other casinos which are very luxurious, this pretty much is like, this is the good suite because it's in the big room. Not high quality, but by no means the best things you've seen. But yes, it has a large open panel, and you can see that it even has a bit of a shielding as you see the flickering of like the blue energy shield to stop blaster fire from outside.
From outside.
Straight blaster.
What happens if, let's just for sake of example, organic matter goes through it?
So the first it has to go through the glass, actual glass, so you have to
Yes.
break that. Organic things, just like the starship, you can go in and out of it.
Okay, cool.
It's just there to stop that blaster, so people shouldn't have been able to break the glass from the outside.
That sounds fair. So as soon as the door's closed, I'm going to walk into the room, undo my vibro spear, and I'm going to shatter the glass with the vibro spear.
But we'll find out.
Yeah, I guess we'll find
We'll
out.
find out.
First thing I'll do is I'll walk in. If there's a dresser with maybe the holotrid on it, I'm going to set the 1,000 credits up there.
I'm gonna take one of my black tokens and flip it to white.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, yeah. No, that was a good call. Definitely, as that happens,
This means this is a quickie.
yeah, you
I look at Victus, really?
you don't hear alarms going off, but you can see literally the Gungans like, oh, okay, like
was a
we're-
bit extreme.
Like, so you weren't joking. We're going straight into the act, huh? You're just gonna
I mean, maybe we ought to follow up with this and just hold him out
Quick
over
questions, yeah.
So quick question. You're just going straight for murder. Normally, there's
When
like.
Victus shatters the door, shatters the window, I'm going to move towards the door and begin listening for anybody coming up the hallway.
I'm going to do that. You deal with him.
Okay, you got
I
this?
can deal with him.
Okay.
No,
Okay, do you
don't.
want me to hang
I kind
myself
of feel
out?
like Victus has got
Okay,
the
yeah,
man's attention.
I mean-
He just shattered the window. He's got a vibro spear in his hand.
Dort is just like,
Look,
what do you guys want me to do?
It's
in
all
this?
right. Are we talking? I mean,
So-
who's first?
Who's threatening me?
So who's threatening me? Oh, really? I'm threatening you, and I'm going to use force move. I'm going to pick him up.
Screw this guy.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I'm going to pick him up, and I'm going to hold him, and then move him outside the void, so he's hovering
That's
up like
pretty good.
150 feet out, and he's sitting there dangling over there,
Uh,
and I'm be like, I'm the one threatening you, and he's like, however 100
you can
feet up.
immediately see like where his like pinkish skin, like the Gungan like skin, drops pale as he's like, okay, like no, like we can be cool.
Hey,
this doesn't need
Shouldn't we
okay,
start by actually asking a question before we threaten? I mean, he might just tell us.
Out of
Crash
character.
the place
Out of
first.
character.
We haven't asked him yet.
Was it forced move or
Can I-
forced? Oh, sorry.
No. Yeah, I apologize, but out of character, have we ever seen
Nope.
Victus do any force?
No.
Okay,
No,
okay,
no,
okay.
yes.
Then
Sorry.
please proceed.
So,
I just
let's
want to-
pause. roll your force dice,
Okay.
and let's see what you use that power on.
We know what he's going to use.
Yeah.
Oh man, I got double white. Oh boy.
Do you want to use that?
Oh god.
Wow.
That's
Is that good?
Well, it's good if you're not me.
Come on, draw from that peaceful feeling.
Right.
Victus.
I
Just desire resolution of the conflict.
It's a cold, calculated rage.
so
So, as the GM, can you explain to me what this means?
So, essentially, Victus, you described to me earlier in our stories, you felt anger and passion, and you know that passion and anger give power. Essentially, yeah, like jokingly aside, your character's like, this is the most control. Like, I am heated, I am ready. It's that this is almost an adrenaline rush.
Controlled chaos.
It's controlled chaos. So, light is just control. Dark is passions. You can still use it. It's just there is a way to handle dark side powers with light. And
you're
light side
handling it
powers with dark. Yeah, you know how to channel that anger into a positive meaning.
Instead of just throwing him out over the
Yeah.
open horizon, instead you let him answer our questions. Cool.
Hey, practice restraint. Not just sling him out in the field room.
As much as I don't want this man to live, I will hold him here until Locke, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm now on guard duty at the door. As soon
Until
as like,
Six interrogates him, so I'm holding him out over there. And you asked earlier what power I'm using between what?
Move or hold, because
I'm
there is a
using
difference.
move.
Okay. Because hold would mean I'm getting choked,
Right,
and I
yeah,
needed to
yeah.
make sure of that.
No, he's just sitting there like,
Yeah. He's flailing. Yeah. So when you use that anger, was it that controlled feeling?
Yeah. So this has been kind of pent up now for half an hour. I've been waiting to sink my teeth into something, and finally, I'm alone, and I can finally, let this out. But unlike what I'm used to when I let off my normal anger, this is it's for a job, which is probably the first time I've ever used my abilities for something that's not just selfish kind of thing. And there's some focus that comes with that.
Beautiful. Guys, this is the first time you've
yeah.
seen force.
as soon as Locke sees it, he glances to Grist and Six to try to figure out if they knew what.
I'm kind of looking at. I'm looking at Victus, be like, we good? Like
Sense?
you go to control?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah,
And so
it's
can
dark
you
side.
can you remind us the general demeanor towards force powers at this point? If people saw him do this, would we be in trouble?
So, beautiful question. Force powers at this point, people know what's going on. This is after last episode 9, about 30 years. This is common. Force powers, spirit users, magicians, witches, this is coming back in. Some people consider it illusions, things like that. So
Okay, cool.
Simple-minded folk would be like, oh my god, this is magic. Smarter people would be like, this is probably an illusion. Highly intelligent people would be like,
Or well-informed.
are well-informed would be like, crap. Whoever has these types of powers are people movers. Like, they change galaxies. So it could be anywhere from, oh my god, burn the witch, to oh my god, burn the force user.
So I look at Victus and be like, we good? Meaning you okay? You gonna be all right? Yeah.
So I'm sitting there concentrating. My eyes are locked on
Dort?
and I divide my attention for just a moment and look at Six, and I'm just like, please ask the question.
You, Grist, were trained.
So I'm going to ask kind of the same question. So I've rolled a single dark pit. And for sense, I was just figuring, would I feel it? Now, what I envision, just tell me if this would be the way to use it as dark side point, what I feel is that rage, controlled or not, that is not the way I roll. So if I was to pull that dark side point, and utilize it to sense that, I see it, but I'm figuring it would throw into me something.
So how this works, so you're activating sense. If you use the dark side, you yourself are drawing upon your own dark emotions, whether that's fear, anger, hatred.
I wish I had that ability. I would love to have been able to throw people out a window. Yeah,
and whatever, and what it could be is most definitely like what I think you're trying to describe to me is you're feeling his anger when someone in a room's like being angry. You're just
I'm
kind
definitely empathic.
Yeah, you feel like legitimate waves coming off.
So
of
I
them.
will use it for
Yeah.
the dark side pit.
Okay.
And I will.
We're flipping this one over.
No,
No,
the
no,
pip
no.
on the die. And
This is
and-
for his character.
And so whatever you want to describe with a sense. Again, the idea for me still is I don't know that I have it. Just things come over me, but I explain it away as, ESP or
So, has your character ever witnessed a force power at all before?
not really that I imagine. No, everything would be explainable. This is not explainable.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Right,
and that's,
but everything
that's,
so far has been explainable. Like,
This is like, if somebody walking up the ceiling.
like at the table. So I felt last session at the table, I felt something go off. I don't really know what it was, but I was drawn there, and then when I'm drawn there, I'm kind of like, something's going on there. That's why I asked Victus. But no, I don't imagine I've seen force lightning or somebody lift or even for that matter levitate anything other than that was weird. I think the glass was there and it rolled into his hand, but maybe someone flipped it and I missed the beginning.
There's no doubt.
Yeah.
Right.
No,
this
no,
is not this has got me going. Oh shit.
This man's hanging like what?
And I wish
50
I could
feet
do that.
out, like however far you moved him.
Yeah, that's flipped
About
into
10
there.
feet.
10 feet out. He has a long way to fall. You can hear the wind whipping. So what I would imagine this feels like then, Grist, is because you kind of imagine like you say everything's like you touch and feel.
Yeah.
You can feel like your fur begins to stand up, like almost like goosebumps. And you start to feel like your chest like beat faster. You're almost feeling like palpitating.
Yeah.
You're feeling the adrenaline, and you don't know why, but you agree with Victus. Victus doesn't seem like agitated, but you feel like almost like his lecus are like the tendrils are like hunched up, like kind of like when dogs and cats get that fur on the back. You don't know why, but you feel that the same. It doesn't feel like wild or hot. It feels collected, like about to pounce. Like when you stalked something and you're like, that feeling is probably what I imagine you would be feeling.
All right, Victus, I'm in. Drop it.
They're just like, wait, what? So yeah, 6. He's like,
So I walk to the edge of the broken window.
hey,
Step over the threshold and I look out and I'm right. Let's see. You've been dealing with a local. What's the name? What's the name of the
Red Sand Runners.
No,
Oh.
the
Goals.
Thorian.
Goals Crub.
Goals Crub.
You've been selling faulty parts to Gold's Crub, haven't you?
Oh, okay, yeah, no, I know the guy. Like, look it, just as he's kind of like panicking me, just get me back in. We'll be cool. I'm not part of this. I sold parts. I'm sorry I did it. I was working with the gang. Like, this is, look at, man, I'm just the middleman.
Working with the Red Sun Runners.
The Red Sand Runners, yeah.
Or the Red Sand Runners.
I'm just their front guy. They pay me to move stuff. That's where I'm making the money. I can tell you where they're at. They get shipments. I just gotta sell it. That's just how this works. That's it. I'm not part of this. Like, I'm not here to harm people. It was just money, man. That's all this was.
Where are they located? Or I guess I gotta say over the wind. Where are they located?
As you're yelling, like, yeah, you can kind of hear, like, as his mouth is getting like blurred through the wind. They're located in the sewers. That's where they're at. They're gonna be there.
God.
They have their own. They have their own dock. It's fine. I meet them at like the sewer entrance. They bring me loads. That's it. That's all I sell.
What sewer? There's a lot.
He's like, I can't seem to like reach my data pad. I can give you it. I can give you the coordinates. Just let me down in the room. Just let me down in the room. Don't let me down here. Oh man, no, I don't
Bring
want to do
him in, Victor. Bring him in.
I'm full.
Is he literally is like holding his knees.
I'm gonna start patting him down for credits and go. This is gonna be as part repayment to Gold's Crub, for the dishonesty that you've shown him. And here on out, you're going to give him a 50% discount.
Well, whatever you need. Like, he's legitimately like pale as white, shaking. Yeah, just keep your magic user off me, man. Just whatever.
I'm looking at 6 with like a grimace, just like we're gonna let him live.
Well, show me on the data pad when and where the next meet is.
Yeah, look it. All right, I gotta meet him. I gotta meet him in the night, like in a day. I'm just
Show me where, on here.
Yeah.
Show me where.
As he gives you like his he pumps the coordinates over to you. Your data pad pops up. It's actually almost near the outskirts of town. You can see that it's just kind of like where you would know it's the waste treatment. Where you guys were at the dump, this is kind of on the east side of town. The dump was on the west side of town. This is legitimately a really disgusting, like, water filtration system for the planet. Yeah, that's about how it's gonna smell.
I'll take the credits on the data pad and look at Victus and go, we got what we needed.
Yeah.
And turn around and walk towards the door and just leave him.
So
Just give Victus the sign like he's, do what you want.
it's just me and him, and I'm just gonna like first time in a long time. I'm gonna crack a smile.
We're good. That was the deal. That was the deal, right? Like, we're good.
Wasn't good enough.
He didn't make a deal with Victus.
I'm just watching at this point. I'm still feeling that anger thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to grab him and throw him out the window.
Ooh, okay.
That's
All
awesome.
right, give me a. You're gonna have to. Let's see. Roll.
Yeah, we're true.
Would you? Let's say brawl. You're trying to throw him out. He's gonna try to fight.
Good cop, bad cop.
Yeah.
It's
I'm gonna
good
tell
cop.
you
I'll make
this,
all the problems with bad cop. He'll throw you out the window.
It's gonna be two purple, and
So we're gonna play good
You
cop
can add-
and murder fuckering psycho.
you can add 2 blue. One
Good cop and serial killer.
Caught us all by surprise.
2 blue, 1 because he's definitely scared and he's not gonna be. He's mostly focused on trying to live. Yeah, so 2 blue to your dice set.
I guess two purple.
Just gonna
Yep, against
Janet
2
House
purple.
deal. Cool.
Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus.
Oh my
That's
God.
7.
I can't even see that guy anymore.
7 success and 2 advantage.
Did,
Oh, you're
did
right.
you use your force power?
I did
No.
it.
This
I
is
did it.
straight up Yeetus Deletus. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you guys just watch him as he's like, yeah, just like let me shake your hand, and it's just like, wah!
Victus.
All right,
Remember when I said
seeing
I'd
that,
give you
I
a
am
house?
gonna run to the balcony and look out.
Yeah, Victus. So did you like throw him, drop him? You tell me how
I
this went down.
kicked him in the chest.
This
Out.
is Sparta.
Right.
This is Schmolderon.
There's for Schmalderoff. So yeah,
Yeah. So 6 walks away, and 6 says, What
You
you
just-
I didn't say anything. I just gave
Yeah.
it a look.
yeah, you said like, yeah, you didn't make a deal with
I said we have
Victus.
what we need.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
And I just approach, and I crack that smile, and I just lift my leg up and blah, right into the chest.
Yeah, he easily goes flying, like tumbling back. You don't even hear the scream as he's like
Yeah.
the wind takes him.
Like, Locke just kind of watches him fly away in shock for a second, and then once he gets his bearings, yells, Victus! He's useless to us dead!
And I'm looking out the window. Yeah, he's dead.
Is there a way for me to remotely fire up the Rosen Road and bring it to where we're at?
You guys don't have the mod for that. That
Okay.
one's a pretty
We're gonna need to
the
get that
secondary
right
brain. Yeah.
So I'm standing there with my back to the group, like I'm facing out to the window, and so Locke, you're gonna say that
Yeah.
to me.
Oh no, I'm facing out the window right with you. Yeah, because I
he's
watched
looking
you
over
hit
the
ground.
edge, right with you.
I'm gonna so not turning my body, just turn my head. I'm just gonna look over my shoulder at you, and my eyes are gonna be like particularly red. I mean, they've
So,
always
like-
been red, but
At this point, I think, like, Locke is kind of quietly thinking about the Night Sisters of Dathomir, which are like the female force user. What do you call it? A female-led society. Basically, they're very ruthless and they sort of handle things very similarly to Victus in this situation. So, like, there's a little bit when Locke looks at Victus, he sees a little bit of the Night Sisters in Victus, and just kind of like, for the first time, kind of gets a little concerned or maybe even worried about partnering with Victus, but just kind of
Let's go.
doesn't say anything more and just turns and goes along with him.
I'll take one last look down and go, yep, nope, I'm going. Sounds good. I'm going to go over to the counter where I put the 1,000 credits up, scoop him off, because
how
he's
many
not going to
credits
need
did I
them.
get off his person? He had a bunch of money.
Oh yeah, he had 20,000 credits.
Matriarchy.
20,000 credits
That's
off.
what a female
Correct.
society is called.
Correct, matriarchy.
20,000 credits.
Ma and
Oh
Pa.
my god.
Patriarchy.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's like the other subspecies of zabrak.
Then I got Dort's data pad.
Yep.
Dathomir. The males are subservient entirely to the
All right,
females.
and now
Females
here's a
have
question:
powers.
can I call a galactic Uber up to our 5th floor balcony?
Uber's
I
about to
mean,
fail in 2022. I don't think they're going to live until Star Wars.
You don't know. No, there's totally galactic
Exactly.
androids.
They
Yeah,
posted-
totally.
I'm calling a taxi.
what
I'm
feeling?
calling a taxi with an immediate pickup at the 5th floor, at this room. You know, you'll know it when you see it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lock-
When you get out of here.
Yeah, as that's kind of happening, you guys are gonna talk. Lock, you're at your door. You hear the thump, 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 thump of droid, like marching droid feet. You've heard enough.
Time to go.
You're like, we gotta go. You gonna try to lock this door? or
Yeah,
something?
no, I'm bolting the door. I'm using whatever locks are available. I'm putting a chair up against it, or if
Whatever
there's
locks are available, I like that one. I'm up against the door.
No, not myself. No, not me.
There's the tiny chain.
Yeah, I'm like,
He like opens it, puts the do not disturb.
I was gonna say, what's the
Oh, that's funny.
Do not disturb.
Oh my god! Yeah, I'm just going down the door to do whatever we got.
Yeah, you bolt it. You like, and like for good luck, you just like you enter like a code, and then you just blast the lock. You're like double locking it and blasting it, pulling the cord.
Finally got to use my wrist mount.
Yeah. You guys are.
They're using quite a bit.
Yeah, you're bracing the door. You're waiting for this. You do get a call, like a confirmation that this vehicle will come and get you in a second.
Okay,
pretty much
now
your quiet. You guys are just holding. As you hear like,
You gotta hold out.
yeah, you hear
I'll assume until this taxi's gonna get here.
it just got a confirmation and to give you a time. Wait.
Is
I'd
it's
say it
coming
gets
to our
here quickly.
window?
If I flip this over, does it get here before we get destroyed by the battle droids?
Essentially, yeah. What ends
Okay.
up happening is as you
I
kind
call
of,
for an expeditious pickup.
You pay for the express Uber.
I pay the express Uber.
you're like, I got money for this. You see it coming in as you hear like doom doom doom
Time
on
to
the
go,
door.
boys.
Like open the door or it will be eliminated.
Just a minute.
Up in the cab.
Get dressed. Is it here?
Oh yeah, it's like you see this thing like it's a droid powered. You remember? Did you guys watch Mandalorian? You know how there's the droid that moves the boat.
Oh, yeah.
It's essentially that. Is it like pulls up? And it just looks like a square block, like a bus, like a party bus.
Is it-
And then it like slides open and like a little ramp kind of comes down.
Okay, cool. So we don't have to jump to it.
No.
As I get on the thing, I will cover the door with my blaster until the rest of them get on the.
Yeah.
If I need to, I'll take a shot at something.
Yep.
As you guys are getting in, Locke runs in, or I'm assuming Victus and Gris run in, then
Yes.
you and Locke. The door is blasted open. You see these large, like, power droids, like, walking in and their arms extended out, begin to start firing at you guys.
Hang on.
So one disadvantage. Yes. Yeah, as they kind of like come in and start blasting, it's like zoom, zoom, going around to like the stormtrooper fire. Like one hits like the shield of the blue shield, and it like kind of like goes through, but it like statics really hard as your ship's like doo-doo-doo-doo, and like begins taking off, like closing the door ramp.
Nice.
All right, guys, you've escaped
the hell outta
the
here.
pit.
Have to take us to where the Rosa Road is. We can get the hell out of here.
And that's where we'll call for tonight.
Oh wow, that's perfect.
Thanks, Dave.
Thank you, guys.
It's nice, you really can't do a good job capturing the feels. It feels like.
It feels like Star Wars.
Yeah,
I
really cool.
I was thinking.
Thank you for joining us on another NCRP Productions podcast. We couldn't do this without you, so please like and subscribe everywhere we're found, including YouTube, Facebook, Anchor, Google, Apple, Spotify, and other great podcast sites. If you'd like to help us continue making more content, we'd love to have your support on our Patreon. And if you have any feedback for us, please feel free to comment on our podcasts or email us directly at ncrpproductions@gmail.com. That's ncrpproductions@gmail.com. And we'd like to give a special shout out to our current patrons, MD Parker 4, Chef Francis, Crowman 76, Loading Mad Cat, M. Coling, November Stevenson, and Rosix 13. Thank you all. We truly, truly appreciate it.